The two of you fellas have two good farms. You've
Pretty nice.
good land, and you're well set up. Why aren't you married, Mick?
A good question.
I mean, you're a good catch now. Why aren't you married?
There were two things I could never handle very well. The old hologram cutthroat treasure and a woman, and they both have keen edges.
Mick,
Yes?
did you ever try to get married?
No.
Why not?
I kind of wasn't interested. I thought I had a good life.
How would you describe that kind of life now? That's a good life to you, without having a woman.
And any morning I got up, I wanted to go somewhere, and I went. Nobody to stop me. I'm not saying that a woman would stop me.
But you sound a bit like that, as if you're,
No, no.
you're afraid of women.
I'll be Christ, she'd get the flail in the evening if she stopped me.
But you sound like a man who doesn't want to risk a whole business again.
No, I was never vulgar. I'm very nice to girls. I respect them very much so because they're ladies.
But you're obviously
Yet I never felt like taking one into my heart.
I see. You're afraid of them.
And I'm not afraid, John, of anything. Oh, don't say that, please.
Listen, Mick, when you were growing up,
Yes?
would you consider yourself a shy sort of a lad? For
No,
instance,
I was the opposite. Maybe that was the cause of it. I was too forward.
you were a playboy.
Well, I wouldn't call myself a playboy, but I went places.
Matty, can I ask you again? Do you want to get married?
If the right girl comes along, John.
When you say comes along, though, I mean, how do you go about finding the right girl? What chances have you? You're out here in the country. Where would you go to look for one?
I'll go to the dances and go to I go to the ballet sessions and I go to every place that hurling matches all over the country, and I'd go out I go with the lads all the time, like, you know.
Do you think, you're out with the lads now, do you think there's a good choice? You see, there's far more men than women in this part of the country. Do you think you have enough of a choice to kind of decide who you might get married to? Are you limited, in other words, in your choice?
Oh no, there's no limit, John.
I think you were wrong there, John. Who said there's far more men in the country than there are women? Around the locality.
Well,
Yeah.
if that's the case, then, Matty, you should be married by now, if you don't mind me saying so.
Well, I know I should, John. I know that I should.
No, I'm not saying you should in
But,
that sense, but I mean, if you wanted to, and you had a good
could have
choice,
been married,
surely
John.
you should have been married by now.
Yeah, I could have, John, all right. And the way it is, I want to have everything right before I get married, like, you know.
Now, tell me about that. What do you mean by right? What are you offering?
Well, this is, I had to have everything laid out for, like, perfect, like, you know. Have a new house and wouldn't have to do much, you know. As that's road riding today now at the moment, like, it's different than 10 or 15 years ago. And I could have been married years ago, John, if I wanted to. But I wasn't in a position, you see. And now I'm getting up to scratch, like, you know. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Can I just ask
But,
you one? Yes?
The fella says, my life is laid down for me, John. I know nobody can alter it.
What does love mean to you, Mick?
Yes. Love.
I tell you, John, love is the most wonderful thing in the world.
Agreed.
Yeah. Without that, you'll have...
But when starvation comes in, it goes out the window.